are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for listening to the Duke CT Lounge live on TalkShit.com. You hear this thing on Podbean, also on iTunes, also on Freaking Awesome Network, YouTube.com/DukeCT, and on the manexpression.com. All right. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. Let's go. Let's talk about the WWE, and let's talk about the Hall of Fame. Now, let's see. First off, I have to say, Batista. This is the first one I looked at is the Batista and the NWO. First, I gotta say, Batista, well deserved. The man was great in the Evolution. He was great in he was great in Evolution. He was great on his own. I don't care how many people didn't like him because he wasn't the, all the other stuff, man. But he had a connection with the crowd. He was larger than life. Always liked Batista. Always liked him. Not just because he was DC, DC native. Okay, maybe he was. But still, he was great in the ring. He was great as that lovable big guy and that despicable villain in the wrestling ring. It was great. And now he's proven his acting chops as the Guardians of the Galaxy. He proves that he can be that, that wacky guy and be likable as well. And I think it was, and the way he went out was perfect as well. So, yeah, I mean, he deserves it. Not only the championships, but also the way he carries himself. The man really is a Hall of Famer, and there's nothing really issue with that. And then I'm like, then you look at the NWO and Hulk Hogan. You have Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Sean Wall. All of them are going to be in document, which was like a shame because there was a lot of people who was in the NWO. And besides that, I mean, didn't he have a Hall of Fame? Let's see. I need to look and see his Hall of Fame. I think doesn't he have a? Okay, let me just look at the old Wikipedia for Hulk Hogan. Let's see. Let's see. Awards and honors, yada yada yada. Okay. WWE, where is the championship accomplishments? WWE, let's see. He two-time Hall of Famer. First, 2005, he was the Hall of Famer and such. And now this is the second one going to the Hall of Fame, Hogan. And honestly, the NWO, what do you think of Hogan? And honestly, there's a lot of stuff you can say about Hogan and his other stuff. His views, his racist views, and everything else. But you can't deny he has that type of, he was that the NWO started, and basically Hogan started not just one wrestling boom, but also two, the 80s and the 90s. It was that is factual, and that is. You might, I mean, like I said, I don't know the dude. He probably wouldn't like me or whatever because the color of my skin. I'm black, by the way. If you haven't noticed or anything else, look at my content. But yeah, I mean, the dude again is one of the most well-known figures in state of pro wrestling, and the NWO. I'm surprised it took this long to bring in the NWO. And you have Kevin Nash, Scott Hall. I mean, he's getting another Hall of Fame. It's Sean Waltman. People, you sleep on Sean Waltman, but man, not only DX, but also NWO. The man, he was talented. Sure, he had his demons, but when he was on, he was on. Seriously, he was a really good lightweight wrestler in WWE, and people just, they sleep on him. If you have the W Network, just look up Shane Waltman. Look at the 1-2-3 Kid stuff. Look at X-Pac stuff. The man knew how to stuff like that. He was really, really good. And I think that people seem to sleep on that. That people seems to think that He was again, he was he was a WCW Cruiserweight champion. He was WCW Tag Team champion. He was European champion, light heavyweight champion 2 times. He was a WCW Cruiserweight again. He actually united the titles, and he was 4-time WWE Tag Team champions with Marty Jannetty, Bob Holly, and 2 times with Kane. And he was the World Tag Team Championship tournament. He won that in '95 with Bob Holly. He is. He's not. He wasn't like the guy who won the world title, but he was so active in the Attitude Era. He was so people loved his moves. They loved him. That guy loved him. He was great. In WWE, and heck, he had stuff with the TNA. He was X Division champion in TNA, I believe. He was X Division champion. Also, he was. I think they said. Let me look at this. The Chris Canadu Memorial Tag Team Tournament. I believe. Yeah. That he won the Chris Canadu Memorial Tag Team Tournament with Alex Shelley. Yeah, that's that. So yeah, he has a very illustrious career, and honestly, I'm surprised that people finally realize how much talented he is. But if he is going to be the NWO, which I'm going to say this, the NWO, you're going to have to pretty much not just Hogan, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, but you got to have Ted DiBiase. I want the Big Show, NWO Sting, Vincent damn sure be up here. God rest their souls. Miss Elizabeth and Macho Man. You got Mike Wall Street, Buff Bagwell. He better be on here. Eric Bischoff, Kurt Hennig, Conan, Scott Norton. You got Disciple, Stevie Ray, Horace Hogan, Lex Luger, Sting, David Flair. He was there. Bret Hart, technically. Jeff Jarrett, both Ron and Don Harris. Ric Flair actually was there, I believe. Shakira? Was that a thing? I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Is that celebrities? Okay, celebrities. You got Dennis Rodman, Kyle Petty, Paul Gilman. Coleman. Yeah, you gotta bring him in. And not only that, you have to have, again, NWO Wolfpack. You have to have them. You gotta have Disco Inferno, Scott Hall. Bring them in Disco Inferno. I want the whole field set up for Barry Windham, and those guys. The NWO. Heck, I want NWO 2000. I want Scott Steiner. Bring him in. I want Jeff Jarrett. Like I said, Jeff Jarrett, Mark Johnson, Ron, and Don Harris. I know they're busy owning TNA, and I think they own they are Luke's, and I think supposedly they're I think they're are they the Harris brothers? I think are they I gotta see let's see because I heard rumors but yeah supposedly are they Nazis? I don't know. Some people say yes. They got but yeah. But yeah, no, they have a lot of Nazi paraphernalia. Maybe they're not Nazis, but maybe they're just people with a love of the Nazi paraphernalia and such. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe they are. Who knows? But yeah. We don't know what they, who they are, stuff like that. But yeah, the Harris brothers, They were there. Yeah, they say that the CEO, they're not Nazis or something, or Nazi sympathizers. I don't know. Maybe they are, something like that. But who knows? I don't know. Maybe it was a gimmick or something. I don't know. But I'm just saying they're not. It says that they are. They just said no. They cleared out the air and everything else. So, link in the description to that story by Pro Wrestling Sheet. It says Earl Lucha CEO says Ronda Down Heroes are not Nazis. So yeah. But my thing still stands. If they are going to do the NWO, ladies and gentlemen, I want everyone. NWO Hollywood, Wolfpack, Elite, Black and White, 2000. Every single version on that stage. I'm not gonna get everybody, but I want an 80 to 90% all of them up there. Not just we'll just get like Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Hulk Hogan, and Styx and such. That's it. No, I want the whole thing. These people say, "Oh, I want the smoke." I want all the smoke. Yes, I want every single member of the NWO. What is wrong? There's nothing wrong with that. I want the whole thing. But yeah, who knows? It's gonna be what happens. I don't know what's gonna, but I don't know who else is gonna be there because that's a huge lineup. The NWO and Batista. But I don't know what else they're gonna put up there. I don't know what they're gonna do next. The next person is going to be there. I have no idea. Is Lita a Hall of Famer? I just want to see if she is. I'm going to see if she's actually is. Is she a Hall of Famer yet? Oh, she is. Oh, she was. So, we had Trish Stratus. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know who else. I'm looking at. Let's see. Molly Holly. Is she a Hall of Famer? I'm just gonna make sure she is. If she is, I gotta see if she's a Hall of Famer. No, I mean, why not? Is she a Hall of Famer? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. She is a former hardcore champion, so why not put her in there? I think that would be amazing. Let's do that. Let's do it. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do that. Let's put Molly Holly in the Hall of Fame. I mean, hey, why not? I have no issue with that. I have no issue with that whatsoever. Put Molly Holly in the Hall of Fame. But yeah, that's my thoughts of the those two things. Those the whole Hall of Fame thing. I want the entire NWO on stage, and Batista's well worth it. And hopefully, when Evolution gets there, he gets two. And Ric Flair will have like one. I think Ric Flair has one. Ric Flair also has for Four Horsemen. Ric Flair, I think Ric Flair gets another one for Evolution. That'd be pretty awesome. That's great. Awesome. Great stuff. But yeah. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the show. Yeah, that was a pretty good show, huh? That was awesome. A little quick, a little bit of positivity, and hopefully that will continue on. So that's it for the show. Thank you very much for watching, listening, and everything else in between. This is Duke CT here. Peace and love. I'll see y'all when I see y'all later.